Everyone knows that some of the best mountains for snow sports on the East Coast lie in the northeastern region in the state of Vermont. With absolutely huge ski resorts like Killington, Stowe, Sugarbush, Jay Peak, and many others, countless skiers and snowboarders flock to the slopes for awesome riding opportunities each season. And although these mountains can be well-rounded in their nature, they might not be the best fit for you and your family depending on what your riding abilities are. I've been to many different ski resorts on the East Coast and several in Vermont as well. And one of my goals of this channel is to visit every ski resort possible to help provide you guys with the best information. And one major thing that keeps standing out is there isn't a lot of beginner terrain for skiers and snowboarders at these bigger Vermont resorts. And even though every mountain claims that their green, blue, and black rating systems for their trails can be different from other ski resorts, I found that for the most part, greens and blues at one mountain are similar to others. So studying the map when planning your trip as a beginner or intermediate rider is important because you might accidentally choose a place with little terrain for you to feel comfortable on. Not to mention, even if other riders in your group are more intermediate, there are a lot of downsides that come with the more popular ski resorts to be mindful of. One of the most obvious ones being the crowds. The best and biggest mountains have developed a reputation over the years, which draws a ton of locals and out-of-towners consistently, often causing congestion on its slopes or even long wait times for lifts. And I don't know about you, but waiting in long lift lines to go up a mountain can put a damper on what would otherwise be an awesome day of riding. Another drawback of these bigger mountains is that they focus on more intense terrain for advanced and intermediate riders, which is great for you if you're able to navigate the steeper options, but limiting if you're just starting out. Now, I personally think it's easier riding on a steeper blue than a flat green one, but for beginners, the intimidation factor can easily become distracting. And don't forget how confusing the bigger resort maps can be, especially if you miss reading the trail sign at a crossroad. One wrong decision at a trail split can quickly put you on a completely different side of the mountain, or even maybe require you to sideslip down a black diamond or two. That is, until we found a mountain in Vermont that seemed like the perfect place for both beginner and intermediate skiers and snowboarders to ride and improve in a safe environment. And that ski resort is Bolton Valley. And to make our day even better, it was a powder day. This place gave the perfect smaller mountain vibe for a stress-free day on the slopes. This hidden gem in Vermont still has all the amenities that bigger mountains have, except it felt more beginner-friendly. With less advanced terrain, beginners can confidently take the lift up to the summit and have multiple riding options to choose from. Now, there still are advanced black diamond runs here, but they can easily be avoided by those still learning the basics. Not to mention, because it's a smaller ski resort located between Stowe and Sugarbush, there are much fewer other riders on the mountain, making it less stressful or worrisome for overcrowded slopes, and less likely the slopes will become iced out throughout the day as well. Although Bolton Valley is viewed as a small ski resort in Vermont, it still has over 1,600 feet of vertical drop and 71 trails to ride. It's just smaller than a lot of the big name resorts, so it gets overlooked many times. But with its higher amount of beginner and intermediate terrain, you can easily see how this ski resort is better for beginner riders to learn and grow. And Arielle was able to really progress her snowboarding skills here too. Anytime you're improving, it's always a fun day. But don't worry if you have some advanced riders in your group, there are tons of glade trails to enjoy here as well. So if you're looking for a fun, less crowded, family-friendly mountain in Vermont, then Bolton Valley should definitely be on your list. What are some of your favorite mountains? Let me know in the comments. But if you'd rather take your chances with a bigger mountain, then check out this next video.